All right, fam. Now for our feature story of the day. El Salvador Bitcoin advisor Max Keiser, the high priest himself, raises his Bitcoin price target from 220,000 to 2.2 million. I'd love to explain why. And I also want to start with something that was actually shared today. Michael Saylor is featured on Forbes, and I love the title, The Bitcoin Alchemist. Why Saylor's MicroStrategy is a brilliant blueprint for manipulating traditional finance to harness the pixie dust of cryptomania. That was pretty epic. So Max reiterated his target of 2.2 million in play. And I'm going to read you some other tweets and then we'll dive in. He also recently shared, I'm raising my target price for Bitcoin from 220,000 to 2.2 million. Saylor's speculative attack on the $20 trillion global gold market has a very high probability of success. And I agree with that 100%. And a great sign is what I just shared in the previous story. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, finally capitulating. He's the biggest gold and precious metal advocate, preaching silver and gold for decades. And he said he is capitulating all of his gold and silver into Bitcoin. If he is doing that, just imagine all the other gold bugs around the world who are going to do the same. Who cares about gold? Gold is the poor man's Bitcoin. That's a Max Keiser quote, by the way. Shout out to the high priest. So yeah, in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin hit 106,000. Saylor's on the cover of Forbes. Illinois state rep introduces a bill to buy the Biddy. Indiana state rep introduces a bill to buy the Biddy. Norway central bank admits to owning MicroStrategy. MSTR stock, also the Czech Republic governor proposing a purchase of 7.3 billion. There's so much going on. It's mind-boggling. But none of this is probably even priced in yet. And that's why we're heading to 2.2 million. And Bukele, this is actually quite hilarious. Breaking news. Senator Bob Menendez, who fought against El Salvador adopting Bitcoin, was just sentenced to 11 years in prison for taking bribes in gold and cash. What do we call that? Corruption. And Bukele doesn't stand for that. And this was the guy fudding El Salvador and their Bitcoin initiative. This mofo who was getting paid by the corrupt central bankers most likely to do so. Can't make this ish up. So Bukele responded, this guy said we use Bitcoin for money laundering and corruption. Laughing my motherfucking ass off. And he should be. Who gets the last laugh now, Mr. Menendez? But with that being shared, let's dive a little deeper into this $2.2 million target. Saylor's artistic portrayal of Bitcoin has been the evangelist's mandate since MicroStrategy adopted Bitcoin in 2020, the first publicly traded company to do so. The chairman has unapologetically spread the Bitcoin gospel, just as I'm preaching each and every day here on Crypto News Alerts, leading MicroStrategy's new Bitcoin bank endgame. And I've heard this interview of Saylor. He said his goal is to have a Bitcoin bank, or converting MicroStrategy into a Bitcoin bank. Meanwhile, Saylor's recent description of how the U.S. can alter the BRICS' attempt to demean its economy has caught the attention of Bitcoin Maxi, the one and only Max Keiser, advisor to Nayib Bukele, El Salvador's pro-Bitcoin president, raised his Bitcoin price target from 220 to 2.2 million. That's a factor of 10. And JV's personal target has been 1.1 million. So his is 1.1 mil plus 1.1 mil, 1111, 2.2 mil. You ready? Well, in an interview with Yahoo Finance, Saylor inferred that the U.S. could use Bitcoin to stop the BRICS dollar harassment. He stated the massive adoption of Bitcoin as a reserve asset would hedge against the attack of the U.S. economy. The MicroStrategy chairman advised the U.S. government to acquire 20 to 25% of the Bitcoin circulating cap and store it as a global reserve asset. Will they actually do that? Probably not. But if they did, he argued that the move would steer a global Bitcoin buying spree, boosting the asset's value and consequently the U.S. economy. And furthermore, Saylor also teased a great twist on the strategy, which involves the U.S. selling all of its gold reserves, now we're talking, to stack Bitcoin. Just like what Rich Dad Kiyosaki did. He's getting rid of all the gold for Bitcoin. What if the U.S. government did the same thing? The chairman insisted the ploy would demonetize the entire gold asset class, affecting the U.S. enemies who hold a substantial amount of the precious metal. Notably, this plot would ensure that gold's 20 billion market cap would shift into the Biddy, rug pulling holders of the asset class. Saylor noted that the twist will see the U.S. control over 100 trillion in assets in the world's reserve currency network. Meanwhile, Max insisted Saylor's gold rug pull strategy is largely feasible. He stated that the potential $20 billion market cap diversion from gold to Bitcoin has a very high probability of success. Keiser implied that Saylor just revealed MicroStrategy's incessant fixed income market exploration endgame. He stated that the software firm has been raising funds from the 200 trillion sector to rug pull gold, speculating it would come to fruition. So if you're listening to Peter Schiffmeister, listen to someone else. And please, someone send a welfare check on that guy over here in Puerto Rico. But anyways, on the basis, Keiser raises projection tenfold from 220 to 2.2 million. Notably, the price still falls between or below Saylor's 13 million price projection, which Saylor has been calling on. And meanwhile, asserts the 2.2 million for the current price of, we're actually now at like 106, but at the time this was published, it was at 98. That's roughly a 2,100% upsurge. Bitcoin's market cap would also hit 43 trillion, surpassing gold's value by a mile. As we said, gold market cap is probably 20 trillion or less. So there you have it, yo. Let me know if you agree, disagree with the Giga Chad Mikey Saylor and his 13 million price projection, and the one and only high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser, 2.2 million in play. CNA, we don't play. You already know. Welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. I actually want to touch upon one more thing, and then we'll do the Q&A. I wanted to touch upon the Fiesta because it's only in a few more days. So let's do that really quick and we'll knock that out. And then we'll do Q&A, and we'll also play some music videos and potentially flip it to a pump watch if that's what you guys want. But yeah, for those that don't know, there's a big 100K party going down here in my backyard. Not literally in my backyard, but in my backyard as in close to where I live in Puerto Rico, just to make it clear. The party's not at my actual house, but nonetheless, it's going to be awesome. Here's some images that Chandy created with the AI to help represent the party, and you can see it's an oceanfront vibe at a beautiful 4-star property called the Condado Ocean Club, the Sandbox. Really good vibes. There's going to be food, drinks, entertainment. We have like a live DJ. We'll have a professional photographer taking good images, which I plan on sharing with all the attendees. It's just going to be a great time. Excellent for networking, masterminding, and partying with your boy, Chandy 10 Music, and the CNA fam. So I'm super looking forward to this. And again, I can't believe it's 8 days away. We're also doing a VIP excursion day, and this is the place we're going. So you can see the water is totally next level. We'll make great opportunity, not just for snorkeling on our boat tour, which it's a boating, snorkeling, all-inclusive tour, all you can drink Puerto Rico rum, but a great opportunity as well to take some nice photos with the scene, the beaches, because the beaches here on this island are going to be superior to every other beach in Puerto Rico, because we're going to an island to experience this beach, which is clean and pristine. Just FYI. So it's going to be phenomenal. So it's a 2-day event. VIP day is the second day. And let me just give you the highlights really quick. It's February 8th. It's from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. midnight. The location is the Sandbox at the Condado Ocean Club, which is, the nicest area of San Juan, FYI, off of Ashford. Yeah, we're going to be partying. It's oceanfront vibes. It's a great property. There's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. Food and drinks are included with your ticket. And common questions. Do you have recommended hotels? Yeah. Anywhere from 3-star to 5-star, from anywhere from 200 a night to 500 a night. That's for those of you who don't live in Puerto Rico or are traveling. You know what I mean? You got a lot of options, and you could also room with somebody if you're trying to save money to stack more sats. I get it. And not everyone's going to want a 5-star La Concha resort for $800 a night, but it's an option. You can do the $200 a night. You can split it with someone. You can Airbnb, whatever's clever. But there's many options. But the places I recommend are all highly recommended. Great. The Condado Ocean Club is where we're throwing the party. They also are a hotel. Again, it's a 4-star property, and it's $571 a night if you want an oceanfront hotel stay. Now, which airport do I fly into? Easy peasy. San Juan International. It's the only international airport in Puerto Rico. The venue is only 15-minute Uber drive from the airport. Maybe cost $15. It wouldn't be expensive, so it's very affordable. What does the VIP ticket include? It's ultimately everything the general admission ticket includes, but you get the VIP bonus day where we're doing the all-inclusive excursion. It's going to be 5-6 hours on an island, boat tour, and just a great opportunity for networking, vibing, and celebrating, which is what we're doing ultimately. General admission, like I said, it includes entry into the venue and food and drinks. Is Condado, Puerto Rico safe? Yeah, it's the safest place in San Juan and one of the top tourist destinations because how nice it is. It's the most upscale place in this area in San Juan. Can I bring kids to the party? No. There's going to be drinking, and I don't suggest bringing any kids to the party. Can you bring kids to to your vacation? Yeah. If you have a babysitter or you can find a babysitter, absolutely. Can I bring a spouse? Absolutely. In fact, I know Serge is bringing his beautiful spouse, and many of you guys are, and I would encourage it. Is a passport required to fly into Puerto Rico from inside the U.S.? No. That's one of the benefits. It doesn't require it because Puerto Rico is considered a Commonwealth territory of the USA, so all you need is an ID. How many days should I plan to stay is totally up to you. Some people are staying just for the day, for the one day of the party. Some people are staying a few days so they can experience the VIP day. Some people are staying all week. It's really dependent upon you. Will this event be streamed online? Unfortunately not, because what happens in Puerto Rico stays in Puerto Rico, broskies. And what's the weather like in Puerto Rico in February? Perfect. It's in the mid-80s. It's the least rainy month of the year, so it's very advantageous. Can I pay with Bitcoin? Absolutely. You just gotta email me evidence that you sent payment via Bitcoin. I would recommend emailing me and let me know, yo, JV, I want to pay in Bitcoin. That way I know, and I could be on the lookout and I can verify it, and then I can manually process your ticket. Also, can you pay with the Bitcoin Lightning? Yeah. In fact, we've already had some people pay with Bitcoin or using the Lightning Network. The only thing is you got to email me requesting it, and then I will send you the Lightning invoice, and you can use your sats to get to the party or buy your ticket to the party. And just going to open up the tickets real quick. I'm using Eventbrite, obviously, for, doing all of this, which makes it a lot easier and streamlined. So shout out Eventbrite. But if you want to save the fees, just use Bitcoin, FYI. They charge high merchant fees, but it's just because merchant fees are expensive. It is what it is. But there's only 3 more tickets remaining for general admission, the $197 ticket. There's only 1 more VIP ticket available for the VIP day, and there's only 1 VIP couple ticket left. So everything's virtually sold out just about, such as the general admission couple tickets. So, and as you can see, there's only a few tickets left, hence why Eventbrite has featured it. We've sold quite a lot of, good tickets. It's a small group, though, collectively. I didn't want this to be a big party, so it's capped off. The VIP day is capped off at 15 people on, coming with us on the boat for the excursion tour. And the party is ultimately 20. I wanted to use 21 because 21 million Bitcoin, and 21 is a blackjack, and 11 plus a 10. So we sold 21 tickets ultimately. I can theoretically sell a few more, so there's 3 remaining, but I already hit my goal. We got 21 attendees, 21 tickets sold plus VIP. So again, small exclusive group if you'd want to kick it with your boy, Chandy 10 Music, and the rest of the CNA fam, and experience life as we should in a beautiful tropical Caribbean island we call Puerto Rico. I invite you to come. The direct link is 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, that's 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net. Or you can just search on Eventbrite. I also have it pinned in the comments section on the tube, so it shouldn't be hard to find. But I hope to see you guys there. I do got to give my final count, I believe, by the end of tomorrow, by the end of the month, and tomorrow's the last day. So if you do plan on attending, I would strongly encourage you, don't wait to the last minute. There'll probably be nothing left if you continue to wait. Get it today. This is the last call. Purchase your ticket if you plan on coming. Looking forward to seeing you there.